What's going on YouTube? It's your boy JUDEAU, and today we back on Demon Hunter. Y'all gonna hate me for this one, but y'all remember last video where I said I wiped my misbuild? Yeah, I wiped my flame build too.
You can't keep getting away with it! You can't keep getting away with it!
Hey, wait, hang on. Don't click off the video. Don't click off the video. Look. Talk to me, bro. Talk to me. It was a mistake. Hear me out. I was running in PD, right? I was running with two of my boys. I was lagging so bad. And I swear this is not an excuse. One of my boys lives in Cali. Keep in mind, I'm on the other side of the world, right? Because like me and my homeboy, we live in Georgia, right? So we're in the midst of finding a server, and then, we finally found a server. It's all the way in Oregon, Portsmouth, wherever the fuck it is, right? Okay, I just know it's far from where I'm at, right? My ping is through the freaking roof. So we know this is PD. I'm thinking I'm cool, right? Because I don't have 80 points in. I'm level 80, but I don't have 80 points in. You used to be able to get away with that shit, especially in the last era. That shit don't fly no more, bro. But anyways, I'm doing a mission. It's PD. I'm not stressing because I don't got 80 points in. Next thing you know, we get a stalker. I'm like, okay, whatever. We got a stalker. I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna win. Then out of nowhere, a nigga start lagging, bro. I'm like, dude, what's going on? My game start freezing, and by the time I come to, half of my HP is gone. Why is half my HP gone? I don't understand. I wasn't gone that long. So it was downhill from there. I'll be real. Your boy put up a fight, but it wasn't enough, bro, because the fight started, at least on my part, with half HP. He dug at me, twin.
He dug at me. Worst part is he dug in my homeboy too. My homeboy got wiped as well. He wiped his sound build.
But unlike him, I spun back. I'm back on flame. Every time one of you demon scum wipes me, I show back up stronger than I was before. This is war. And it does not end just because I lost a battle. Humanity will prevail. But I hope y'all enjoyed that little intro. And without further ado, y'all already know, we finna get straight into it. Let's go. Alright, so I do want to give you guys a little bit of a disclaimer. If I'm buns, it's because your boy just got off work not too long ago. Yeah, your boy had a 10-hour shift at a car dealership. It is what it is, bro. I ain't trying to make excuses, but you know what I'm saying? My brain is not warmed up to Demon Hunter. But it is what it is. We still gonna make do what we do. Now, I did change around a couple of aspects on this dude. I still got reverse deflectings. I still got my double 360. Blazing moon, I believe that is, what is it? Low sweep into a dashing vertical strike. Now, I don't know how good something like that's gonna be. I seem to get hit out of it quite a bit. I do have a thrust this time, which honestly is nice, because last time I didn't have a thrust. A thrust? What the fuck? Can I speak English? Last time I didn't have a thrust. So, that was tough, but, this time I got a thrust, and what your boy likes to do, let me see if I can show y'all, thrust into surface slash. Ooh. And I didn't mean to execute that freaking villager, but I guess it is what it is. He died for the greater good. He died for the greater good. But I like the thrust into a surface slash, and I feel like slick. Ooh, missed time I dodge. It is what it is. I feel like thrust into a surface slash is a pretty solid combination. Now, I was finna combo both of them together, but I didn't. Reason being is because what if I wanna, that's a bit of a bad example, but let's say what if I want to, I don't know, surface slash into double 360. I feel like it's easier to do that versus a thrust into a surface slash, right? Because I can, that didn't go how it's supposed to go. But as I was saying, I feel like it's easier to do that versus having to thrust first. Because your boy only got so much breathing. Yeah, your boy only got so much breathing. And as y'all see, I'm turning invisible every time I dodge. That's because I'm running Sly Fox. Personally, one of my favorite perks in the game. I am a fan. Ooh, I was trying to use that. That was pretty. Bitter Avenger. That's actually pretty useless. I don't know. Perfectionist is pretty cool, honestly. I'm running that on my water build. He's still in the making though, but trust y'all are gonna be getting some water build content in a little bit. I think y'all are gonna enjoy that because y'all know on this channel, y'all are probably used to be playing bursts a whole lot. Trust. Limit's coming, bro. Limit's coming. Yeah, I am running through these demons pretty quick. But yeah, y'all let me know if I need some more mobility moves, man. I promise y'all I am open to suggestion. Y'all already know, bro. If you watch my videos, y'all know I respond to comments, bro. Like, if there's a comment on my last video and I haven't responded, let me know on this video. I promise you I'll go back and respond to it. Like, I respond to comments. I do love reading through the comments, seeing you guys' opinion on my videos, on the game, if you enjoy them. If you don't enjoy the game, if you're team Slayer, team Demon, I like seeing stuff like that. I'll be real with you. And while I'm speaking of my last video, I do want to thank you guys for all the support you guys showed on my last video. That is the most popping video on my channel so far. Yeah. I appreciate you guys for that, man. I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? There's more on the way. Trust me, brother. Trust me. Yeah. Y'all just put up with my lack of skill for a little bit, bro. Like, I don't know how I wipe 2 bills, nigga. I'm not locked in, bro. I'm not locked in. And then I literally made a post a couple of hours ago saying I spent 20 bucks on sorcery rolls. Yeah, that was this build. And look what I got. It's freaking yellow. But I'm not spending any more money. It is what it is, bro. So I ain't even gonna cap y'all. We're gonna try something a little different. Today, JUDEAU got a story for y'all. And this story is somewhat recent. Now, this could be a horrible idea, because like I said, this shit is somewhat recent, but it is what it is. Your boy gonna spill the beans as an appreciation to the support y'all showed on my last video. So, if y'all don't already know, I work at a car dealership. You know what I'm saying? I sell cars. It's a solid gig, you know what I'm saying? Something to bide the time until I can get a job in the tech, right? So, as I'm, getting my foot through the door, at this point I've probably been there for around, I don't know, let's say 2 months maybe. Yeah, I'm getting familiar with my coworkers and things of that nature, but it's one coworker, right? Like I keep making these, I wouldn't even call them minor mistakes, right? Because when you're new to a job, it's just certain stuff that you don't know, okay? It's certain stuff that you don't know, and you have to get kind of like micro-corrected. I don't know if that's a good way to put it, but somebody has to let you know, hey, so usually we do things like this, we do things like that, and blah, 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 right? So we each get an hour lunch break. Cool. Some niggas don't like to be bothered on their lunch break. I mean, me personally, I don't really give a fuck too much, but hey, I guess everybody different. So coworker, we gonna call him Tommy, right? Tommy don't like to be bothered on his lunch break. I don't notice at the time, right? So I tell him, I go to him on his lunch break, and I tell him something. I can't remember what it was. I think I told him something simple, right? I think it was something like, hey, can you let me know when your lunch is over so I could take mine? I think it was something simple like that. You know what? Now that I'm recalling it, that's exactly what it was. It was something like that, bro. So I tell him that. He says, all right, cool. And then I close his door. I leave him be. Time passes. Probably about, let's say 40 minutes. I probably told him that 20 minutes until his break. Remember, everybody gets an hour, right? So I probably told him that 20 minutes into his break, 40 minutes passes, his lunch break is up. Why this nigga walk out the room and say, if you bother me on my break again, I'ma shoot you in the face. I said, oh, What the? Me? No. Yeah, so I'm hearing that. I'm like, bro, did this nigga just threaten me for fucking interrupting his lunch for 2 seconds? You know, let me know when yours is over so I could take mine. Shit was that deep. Like, brother, you just committed assault over that. Like, slick. I know how to take it, right? So I took it as like a joke, right? Like I laughed it off on some shit. Cause imagine that. Somebody say something outrageous like that for something so minuscule, you're not gonna know how to take it either, bro. So you gonna laugh it off, cause that's outrageous. So I laughed it off. You know what I'm saying? Laughed it off, and I went ahead and I took my lunch break, right? And then I'm going to wherever I go to get lunch. I think maybe I went to Chick-fil-A or whatever. Where I went's not really important, right? I went to go get lunch, and I'm taking my lunch break, and then I'm thinking about it, bro. I'm like, why did this nigga tell me this over something so minuscule? Like, can you let me know when your lunch is over? I'm like, bro, I know the shit was not that deep and slick. The black in me is like, bro, you can't let that shit slide, bro. You gotta say something, nigga. Like, you gotta address that. You gotta confront the nigga or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to get violent, but as a man, you have to speak up for yourself. You know, you have to address that. If somebody say you gonna bonk you over the head, you need to say something like, "I wish you would, nigga. You gonna see about me, nigga." So the black in me is saying, bro, you can't let this slide, bro. You gotta address that shit, right? Why does while I'm on my lunch break, why my adrenaline start pumping, bro? Like I'm genuinely dreading addressing this nigga. I don't know if it's cause I'm soft or I haven't confronted somebody in such a long time or what's up. And keep in mind, even though your boy JUDEAU grew up in the suburbs, I've been in fights before, bro. Like I'm not, I mean, nope. Excuse me, yo. Don't get it twisted. I'm not hard or anything like that. I'm not trying to come off as hard or anything like that. In fact, I'm soft. Well, take that with a grain of salt, right? I'd say I'm regular, you know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of physical altercation. Or maybe I am. Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not, like, I fought before, bro. Like, cause everybody, when you think you're about to get into a fight, everybody's adrenaline starts pumping. You know, like your hands get shaky, you start breathing hard, stuff like that. Yeah, so it's not like I've never been hit, right? Like I've been hit before, you know, so, you know, don't get it twisted. I still am soft, bro. Y'all, don't come find me, please. Please. This is not saying I'm gonna beat everybody up who try me. Like, no, bro, no. Again, I live in the suburbs. If you try me, I'm gonna call the cops. I'm gonna say, that man over there is causing a disturbance, and he's black. And they're gonna be here in 0.2 seconds. Yeah, I live in that part of town, bro. Like, I'm gonna call the police. I'm not going to jail. I mean, why would I? It don't be that deep. It don't ever be that deep. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, I watch Vinland Saga. A nigga like me has no enemies, bro. Where's your sword? I don't need it. Type shit, bro. That's the type shit I'm on, you know what I'm saying? It's peace and love around here. But anyways, back to the story. My adrenaline is pumping while I'm on lunch, thinking about confronting this nigga, what I'm gonna say, how I'm gonna do it. I'm like, bro, my hands are shaking, my heart is beating fast, my throat is in my butt. I'm like, dude, what's going on? What's wrong with me? It's like I've never done this before. Like I don't know, just genuinely terrified. So I get so scared to a point. Scared. I say that with, well, yeah, I don't even know what the feeling was, bro. I don't know if it's adrenaline or fear or what's up, but yeah, I get so like amped up to a point where I'm even considering, like, maybe I should just let it slide. Maybe I shouldn't confront him. And I confronted him, bro. It's just, look, here's how it went. My lunch is over. I finally decide to confront the nigga. But it's like, y'all, don't clown me for this, okay? I'm walking past his door, and I walk in, and I tell him, never say you're gonna shoot me in the face again. But, like I said, since my adrenaline was pumping and my heart was beating so fast, my voice shook a little bit when I said that shit. Oh! Please, wait! Oh! Don't clown me, bro. Don't clown me, bro. Please, bro. Bro, chill, bro. Chill. Bro, please, bro. Wait. Hang on. My voice shook when I said that shit. Oh, that was like the biggest loss of aura I've ever had in my freaking life. That shit was bad, bro. Oh my god. And I guarantee you, when my voice shook, I sounded way more afraid than I actually was in that situation. Because by the time I actually confronted the dude, like my adrenaline had went down a little bit. My heart, you know, my heart wasn't beating as fast as it was when I was anticipating it. Because I feel like the thought of doing something is worse than actually doing it. Makes sense, right? So for some reason, even upon that realization, my voice shook. I said, never say you're gonna shoot me in the face again. Oh my god, such a big ass loss of aura. But bro, nigga after that, I say, I'm sorry. Immediately apologizes. Nigga says, it was just a joke. Now I'm sitting here like, oh, I didn't expect you to fall like this, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. You know what I'm saying? I guess in all the scenarios in my head, I thought he was gonna get upset or something like that, or I was gonna have to take it to motherfucking HR, cause like I said, I'm not about to fight you. I'm not going to jail over this job. Over this job? I'm not going to jail over this. What? I'm old enough where if they press charges, they're putting me under the jail, bro. I don't have time for this. Like, bruh. Yeah, but nigga apologizes, immediately folds, says, I'm sorry, it's just a joke. I'm not gonna hurt you. Now I'm sitting here like, okay, and I'm slick dragging it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, it's hard for me to take it as a joke. I take stuff like that very seriously, you know what I'm saying? I'm egging it on a little bit. I'm trying to regain some of the aura I lost when my voice shook, right? Cause that shit was embarrassing. But hey, keep this shit between you and me, bro. Don't tell nobody about this. And damn sure don't tell my wife about this. Because if you do, I'm going to have to find you. And when I find you, I'm going to confront you. And when I confront you, my voice is going to shake then too. Yeah, but like I said, freaking, I confronted him. He apologized. I egged it for a little bit. And then blah de blah de blah. We was cool after that, you know what I'm saying? We was cool after that. Not cool, but well, I would say cool, you know what I'm saying? I have no beef towards the nigga. I'm sure the nigga has no beef towards me. Like, we was cool after that. I told the nigga as I was leaving, I said, I won't bother you on your lunch no more. He said, no, it's cool. It's no big deal, you know what I'm saying? So immediate backtrack. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure we was cool. And I'm pretty sure we still are cool. But yeah, guys, that's a little story time from me to you. Like I said, don't tell my wife, bro. Y'all niggas out here probably plotting to embarrass me. Please, spare me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. just a little story time, a token of appreciation. Your boy is almost at 100 subscribers. So if y'all enjoyed this video, or if y'all enjoyed the last one, feel free to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to like and subscribe. Hey, jump on both balls. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make it weird, but you know what I'm saying? Like and subscribe. It's free, and you can always undo it later if you change your mind. Now, I would have liked to have some PvP in this video, but as I was yapping to y'all about this story, I didn't get any stalkers. I mean, I would have fought them if I did, but none spawned, and I did like 4 or 5 missions in a row, so it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't finna yap y'all's heads off. Let's see you on the next one. Shoot of the month. Y'all take care. Y'all stay safe. Y'all be blessed. Peace out, losers.